Hey, this is Nick with Dinosaur Takeover. If you got a second, I would love to tell you about our dinosaur installation. So it kind of comes in three parts. The first part, the largest part, the biggest part, the part people are going to see before they even get the car parked, are our life-size dinosaurs. We have three dinosaurs ranging from 22 to 50 foot in length. Our largest dinosaur stands 35 feet over your midway, which is why everybody knows where the dinosaurs are before the car is even parked. These are all dinosaurs kids love and know, and this is the only way they can actually experience dinosaurs like this live and in person. They make a great selfie spot. As a matter of fact, most places we go when we set these inflatable dinosaurs up, they end up on the front page above the fold of the local newspaper, which is great. Of course, great press for the fair. But the other thing we have is the second part is our dinosaur tent full of dinosaur fossils, artifacts, and curiosities. It is 10 foot by 30 foot, and there's everything in there from coprolite, which is, of course, fossilized dinosaur poop, to some of our life-size skulls. And depending on the show that you get, we have a 5.5 foot T-Rex skull, a 3 foot Brachiosaurus skull, and it's staffed during the day. So if the kids want to come and just look and go, they can. Or if they've got questions, our paleontologist will be there to, help them guide them through the fossil tent as well. And then the other aspect of our dinosaur installation, Dinosaur Takeover, is our show. We do 3 different 30-minute shows every day. Dinosaurs range from 3 foot to we've got a 7-foot Spinosaurus, and then we've got a 12-foot Velociraptor. And we address the elephant in the room at the beginning of the show that these, of course, all these animals are extinct, and ours are special. They run on imagination. From that point on, we treat them like a live. We treat it like a live animal show, and it's kind of like when that guy Jack Hanna was on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Are you going to learn something about the animals? Sure. Are they going to be do silly things because they are wild animals? Also sure. So just for example, one of our dinosaurs bites the paleontologist's hat, one snatches food out of a kid's hand, one even potties on somebody's legs, all just in good, clean fun. And all appropriate comedy and content for a family crowd. There's going to be lots of stuff, of course, for the kiddos, but there's going to be a couple things in the show that are kind of like what we call our Disney jokes that are really just designed for the adults, that the kids aren't going to realize that we've said something funny, but it's just literally meant just for the adults, because we like to keep them engaged as well. So during the show, lots of audience participation during the show, lots of volunteers. The kids will even get to help learn signals we use, training signals to get the dinosaurs, to spin around and roar and dance and different things. And then our large Velociraptor will even play hide and go seek with a couple kids. So 6 kids will come up, one will hide, all will put their hands behind their back, one will be hiding the toy, and of course the dinosaur has to get all up close and personal and sniff out to see if he can find his toy. So just lots of great photo opportunities as well. A lot of those Instagram worthy moments during the show. So our show is going to take, on the small end, our show would take an area about 30 by 60. On the large end would be about 30 by 90. And we're really adaptable to whatever we need. We can make it work. But 30 by 90 would be 30 foot deep, 90 foot long, and that would be our fossil tent, 10 by 30 standing long. Or if we need to, we can rotate the tent so it only sticks out 10 and then is 30 foot deep. We can do that as well. Or I know last year we did a fair, and some wires got crossed between different departments in the fair, and our space was shrunk a little bit. So instead of actually putting up the tent, we put the tables that the fossils were on around the dinosaurs, and that works well too. We do travel with our own professional digital sound and lights, so we've got all that covered for you, so you don't have to worry about that. We require 4 circuits for electricity. Now, if you don't have those, or if they're not convenient, we are happy to bring in inverters as well. So we've got inverters that run nice and quiet that'll power the entire show. Not a problem doing that at all. Also, so long as we have 30 days notice, we can put together some audios to play between the shows that let people know what the show times are. but it also thanks, of course, our fair board, and it thanks the sponsors to help bring the shows to the fair. And that's something that if you want, you can also use that on your PA system as well for the entire park, or just for our area. That works fine as well. And then we have some signs that we can put out around the fairgrounds that list our show times as well, to make sure we have a big crowd. Now, if you need any help with marketing materials, whether it comes to social media, or if you need some images to put on the posters and the flyers you send out, or if you need information or images for sponsor packs, Octavia, that works in the office, is great at getting that stuff put together. She probably already has it, and if we don't have it and you need it, she can get it put together for you. Now, as far as cost for Dinosaur Takeover, we are normally based on a 5-day fair. Most of our fairs we do run 5 days. And for our 5-day fairs, our cost is $2,000 a day plus hotel. If you're less than 5 days, we can still do that. There might just be some travel involved as well. For the 5-day fairs, we can absorb that fuel cost and the time for travel. But under 5 days, just let us know and we can get that price figured out for you. The other thing we do, we also have a dinosaur-themed mini golf. If you'd like, we can upgrade and tag that with the show as well. We have other themes for mini golf as well. We've also got a great magic show, which is a good standard comedy magic show, or we can do an ag-themed magic show. We've got a science show. We've got a science tent. We've got mobile entertainers, everything from stilt walkers and jugglers. We have a robot that can wander the fairgrounds. We have a bubble artist. We can do a whole bubble area where the kids have bubble play with a bubble artist, or if you want just a mobile bubble artist, we have a great new system where our artists can wander the fairgrounds and make the really big bubbles without having to have a dip station. It's a great, cool new thing that we just added this year. We've also got pirates and mermaids. We've got circus. We've got hypnosis, foam. Yeah, anyway, we'd love to come to your fair. We'd love to help you out. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can visit thefunstartsnow.com. All the information we talked about as far as the different programs is on there. If you have any questions about pricing or routing, just go and give us a call here in the office, and that's 901-358-7258. We'd love to come to your fair.